I'm here. I arrived to the island of love, to the beautiful Paphos, and of course to all you, our dearest members of family. Missing you like crazy and been missing your comments, beautiful replies, and backwards. To be honest, I will never ever swap this beautiful town and island of love to anything else. I must say to you that all the time I was missing it, and of course I was missing our beautiful bar, our little baby, that we have started so huge ideas and so unexpectedly, should I say, for me and Mr. Paul to have such a changes. Changes are quite a few. Of course, we have this lovely Thomas and helping us, and of course we have some other people thinking of them. To them, we also come in and always doing something. I haven't done during this all months, and it's been a long time I was missing. But overall, I'm missing to do something. I'm missing to communicate with you, and I'm missing to understand that 15th of March, this wonderful, beautiful bar is gonna be waiting especially for you. So lovely to see you again and again.
Well, hello and welcome back. Thanks for coming back. Yes, Miss Ochingwesivi-LaBouffe, the most beautiful woman in the world, is back on the Island of Love, and we're going to go for a walk around and get her opinion of what has been going on. The bar is still a mess, but it's not quite as big a mess as it was before. And for those of you who follow the channel, you also know that today just happens to be the birthday of the most beautiful woman in the world. So let's wish Miss Ochingwesivi-LaBouffe a very, very happy birthday.
Thank you very much, Mr. Paul. Thank you very much, our dearest members of family, and of course every single guest of our channel wishing happy birthday to me. But I know the lovely lady in it. I know that we've got the birthday the same day, and I wish you all the best in the life. I would like you to be the happiest woman in the world. It's because you really deserve it. We're looking forward to see you and your lovely daughter Alison very, very soon. And I would like to wish you also that let never ever you have any troubles and problems. Always blue and beautiful sky above your head, and the lovely people who you love and who love you to be always next to you, so you're always feeling very happy. My dearest lady in it. Happy birthday again.
Yes, indeed. Happy birthday, Lady in it, in downtown Yorkshire. And I got a sneaky feeling that it's also a man in downtown Bridlington's birthday today. If it is, happy birthday to Sir Chris of the Bridlington.
Yes, Sir Chris, we are wishing a very happy birthday to you as well, my dear. And we want you to be happy and having a beautiful, beautiful day with your people who you love, and let all these your wishes and plans come true. This is all we want.
Yes, indeed. Good luck with the football. Right, come on, LaBouffe. Let's have a look around and let's see some of the things that have been taking place since Marika left the Island of Love. Now, you may have noticed we started to rejuvenate the pillars.
Yes. First of all, I would like to say that I totally like the colors are up at present, because these lighter colors always calling everybody to come, everything light. And I'm not saying that everything should be light. And I quite like these arches, which were McDonald's is a wonderful place, without any offense to McDonald's. But I always was saying that I would like that arches in a different color.
So now they are in chocolate brown. That's the first coat of paint. And the rear wall has been rejuvenated, 1 or 2 repairs, and then a little bit of Italian art. And that will come to life when we start to bling it up with that bit of gold leaf, silver leaf, pink leaf, purple leaf, red leaf, gold leaf, you name it, it's going to be there. And the same is going to apply to the actual pillars. They were dark brown originally, now they've gone to base coat of white. Obviously all the little grooves and nicks and holes have got to be filled in. Then that little bit of Italian artwork, then cream, and then guess what? More bling.
I also would like to mention that very arched door that I saw few days after we agreed about this bar, and I realized that these must be the doors from the arches and the entrance doors. But as I can see, I don't mind it like it is, but as I can see, those doors are with the arches, round arches, and much more taller,
A bit taller,
longer.
yeah. Let's go and have a look, because these are the doors that Marika's referring to. And yes, they don't quite match the other doors, but there's going to be some changes made to them, because we do believe that it balances it out, because we've got that set of doors which eventually will mimic that set of doors, and then of course the 2 sets of doors in the archways, which of course are the main entrance into the Marika and Me lounge bar. Receiver Leboeuf, what do you think of the little repair to
I
the
also
terrace?
would like to mention that I saw this fresh pieces of wood in the entrance that were needed a change. Massive difference appeared to my eye, should I say, and I always was saying, let's keep this wooden floor a little bit polishing, a little bit more, whatever it will need later on. During the times we will understand what should we do with this. But overall, it is looking not too bad.
Yeah, so there was a bit of damaged decking right at the main entrance where there'd been some water inulations. That's been cut out and replaced. There's 1 or 2 bits to be done. Then there are fences going to go between each of the pillars. The ramp is in, that's got to be tiled, and some new steps. 1 or 2 other bits of the decking are going to be cut out, and then it's going to be sanded down and rejuvenated. And we promise you, by the 15th of March 2025, this little bar will be waiting especially for you.
I would like to say also one more thing. I would like to talk about that summer bar, which is looking rather different to what I have seen before I left this place. So if it was all in white, in my opinion, it would have been a little bit, we call it hospital, but it is very nice combination, dark chocolate. I'm always keep saying chocolate brown, dark chocolate brown. And that place there, it's absolutely amazing, because obviously you will have a few things put in there and it needs to make a contrast, white and dark color. And I do think that this is what I would have want to be changed if it was white, I would say. So Mr. Paul, you guessing all my wishes?
Well, I understood that white or cream would not be practical with drinks and glasses and those kind of
That's
things.
first. And second, if we're gonna keep this one, whether it's gonna be beige or we call it bone of the elephant color.
Ivory coloured.
Ivory.
Yeah. So this at the moment is white that we're looking at. This is base coat, and the plan is from this area up to go to chocolate brown to mimic the back, and the top will be tiled in chocolate brown. And then if we look to the top section, that has now started to go to cream, and that's got a little bit of Italian art on it as well. So of course that is going to be blinged up as well. So keep coming back.
Yes, yes, yes. A little, when the main massive job is done, a little bit more details to be changed. There is not difficult, and it will not take much time. But when you need to paint generally so much surface and be on time, that is where the difficult is. And we are not talking about the dust and rubbish we have seen here, but slowly, slowly it's coming, and we already in love with it. Huge changes you can see. And still, I would like to say that when you hear in real time, in a real place, you see it in different eyes, isn't it, Mr. Paul?
I think that is true, yeah.
Because I remember when I was watching every video concerning to the bar, of course I was very curious, and I was watching the same way like you do, our dearest members of family, because I was very, very curious. And it doesn't look totally the same when you're watching it on the screen or in your phone. It's totally different when you can come and see it in the real place.
Well, a lot of people have walked in, for example, Sir George and his girl, Lady Sue, from Cyprus Insights, and he was blown away. He said, oh my goodness, the place is massive. And we do thank him very, very much for coming to visit us.
Thank you.
We thank him very, very much for his video. And we're looking forward to seeing him and Lady Sue at the grand opening of the Marika Menage Bar on the 15th of March 2020.
Of course, we are friends. Guys, thank you very much for coming and interested in what we are doing. This is really a good friendship, and your people will see our videos as well, the people who are watching you. So thank you very much,
yes,
George
indeed.
and Sue.
What do you think of the bar?
The bar is coming slowly to something that I imagined. Of course, now it's undone. The ceiling there needs to be done. Many other things need to be done. But as I said before, we needed to throw, should I say, a little bit of snow to that darkish and very grumpy long time. Yeah, it was heavy, Paul. You remember what I said? I can see it in a future, because I can imagine, but I didn't see it then in the beginning when it just was that grumpy color. But now it's coming. A few more details that needs to be changed on the surface over there where I'm showing, and this is gonna be amazing. Concerning to this bar stage, should I call it bar stage?
Yeah, and the plan, if I get it correctly, is to, again, if you understand, the rear of the bar now is in the creamy colour, and there is the Italian art on there. Yes, Lord Ronaldo, Lady Sylvie. And of course, when that's been gold leafed, blue leafed, red leafed, whatever leaf we're going to use, that will start to highlight it. And then we've smeared some paint onto the glass because there was a brown background. So again, when that's got some little sayings on, like blue, 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 Mediterranean Sea, well, hello and welcome back, and thanks for coming back, and how nice to see you again and again. That's going to be transformed. The tops of the cupboards are going to be tiled chocolatey brown. Is that correct, Graciela?
Yes, Mr. Paul. Yes, of course. And you know what? When all done and when all under our wish, whatever we wish to do, and all done, and even then you understand that it needs to be changed to something else, but that little changing is going to be like a cosmetically very easy and quick going process. It's not going to be that very hard to do it. I even can show you what did I buy.
Oh, all the way from downtown into Tbilisi, Georgia.
Because we already brought this, you know, when you brush in the dust of the furniture, and as I understood here, I never had something like that for the, you know, I was using just dust cloth and some spray, but this one needs to be clean when all done, when it's all shiny, polished, should I say, and then to use this one, because at the moment being we should use huge brushes, huge, and I mean huge brushes, which are doing its job, because it's such a mess still here.
Yeah, it is
this
a mess.
Is coming
There's no
late.
doubt about that. Yeah.
My helper.
Top of the bar again is going to be tiled in chocolate brown. Again, from this area down will be chocolate brown. We're thinking about highlighting the raised beveling, should we call it, in a gold, and again, lots of gold leaf, pink leaf, purple leaf, yes, Lady Tracy, just to make it stand out that little bit more, to make it that little bit more unique. Of course, this is going to be a very, very special bar in downtown Kerapathos. And talking about special, all right, the wall at the back is nothing at the moment, but certainly in the beginning of February, so a couple of weeks away, we are going to be spending a couple of weeks on that wall and rejuvenating it. And of course, that, for those of you who know, is the Wall of Fame on the red carpeted Hollywood staircase. And that is where many, many people are going to have their name on a brick. And if you would like to get your name on one of those bricks, why not go and hunt us down on PayPal? Pop in these magic words, Paul G. Cyprus, that's Paul Gee Cyprus. Up will come my face, and of course the face of the most beautiful woman in the world, as we say a massive, massive thank you. And your name will appear on a brick, on the Wall of Fame, on the Hollywood staircase, and many, many people are going to be standing on that staircase taking that photo of a lifetime.
Well, it's probably, not definitely needs some character when it's all done and it's all heavy jobs already finished. This little character will be done, and I hope that you all will like it. And thank you for every help that you provided to our beginning. Every beginning is always hard, as you all know, and really thanking you all from the bottom of our two hearts for your sensitive reaction and cooperation, and everything you've done. Honestly, it's just unbelievable. Thank you to every single person who did any sort of help to our very hard beginning future dream, should I say.
Yeah, and it has been a very, very difficult exercise. Obviously, locating the premises, negotiating. Many people know we have spent, in my opinion, a small fortune. It cost us €10,000 just for the electricity to be rewired and rehooked up. More than €5,000 to get the water tanks and all those bits and bobs. More than €1,500 just for brand new toilets. The list goes on and on and on. And we spent well in excess of €50,000, and there's probably another 50,000 to go. So, want to go and hunt us down on the Buy Me a Coffee platform, or perhaps purchase a brick? And we promise you, when you come to the Marika and Me Lounge Bar in downtown Kerapathos, on the most famous street in the world, which is Bar Street, you will get a welcome to die for. What do you think of that part?
Here is a little bit ghost part, to be honest. It's a bit scary. I always want to stand here and never turn there, because as you all understand, it's again very huge hall, and that hall needs to be looked after. At the moment being, it's scary, and it's all like a stock room, all the paints and everything that guys using, staying there, just waiting their time. To be honest with you, I would make here a beautiful, beautiful dancing floor and karaoke show evenings, whenever it is gonna be, and the rest, now let it go, because it's really hard to think of all the places and parts that needs to be done at the same time. So let's focus on something more important, and then one day, of course, maybe its time will come if we are running and doing a good job. I mean, the time is not squeezing us. If the time is
Yes,
not
indeed.
squeezing
So
us.
this is going to be the dancing floor and the loungy bar area. We've actually been looking at some red sofas today, which we think would look quite nice on the outer edges, with a couple of tables, a DJ booth over in the corner, and a stage. And that's where we at the Marika and Me Lounge Bar will be entertaining you. Yes, Sir Robbie of the Williams.
And I would like to say about one more detail that really, really very, very important. As you all know, we have a structure of an old bicycle. It's a carcass, it's not real, of course. And we were thinking to put it on the roof so you could see from the terrace of the second floor. But I think it's not a good idea, and there is many reasons for that. First reason, it's a bit dangerous, and the second reason is not easy to decorate it in the proper way when you have no access to it. So you have to jump like a goat to the bicycle and back on the roof. So on the roof is a little bit dangerous. You never know. It's not under your control. Even then, that you're sure how good you did screw, how did you fixate, should I say, that bicycle. And again, there is too many reasons for it not to happen. I would suggest, and I did already to Mr. Paul, to put the bicycle in the entrance, and there is quite beautiful, straight, that very place for that very bicycle, and it's going to be undercover. It's not going to complain of the rains and winds. It's not going to be dangerous that one day it can come down or drop down, fall down and kill someone. And all this is and of course decorations is going to be done much more easier, rather to have it somewhere upstairs and all those kinds of things. So you understood me, I know.
And I totally agree. So that bicycle, at the moment, we're planning on putting it in that section between the two front pillars by the outside bar. So of course, if you are going past the bar, you'll be in no doubt that this is the Marika Lounge bar, because there'll be a massive bicycle, all blinged up, all lit up, and that again could be that selfie photograph of a lifetime. And I've had an idea that perhaps we might want to put one or two names on it. So I'm going to work it out how many names we can get on that bicycle, and if you want to get your name on that bicycle, you drop it into the comments, and for a little bit of chump change, your name could feature on the massive bicycle at the Marika and Me Lounge Bar.
Okay, I will not start talking about this chandelier because it is going to take me very far. At the moment being, and we are not going to go upstairs yet, we are we're going to show it to you slowly and slowly, when the changes will be so huge, so you will feel more happier, and it's going to be deservable view from your side. Overall, so happy to be back. Was missing you, and there is no doubt that we are friends forever. Don't forget that we're loving you and kissing you from the bottom of our two hearts. Thank you very much again and again for everything.
I'm going to say thanks for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed our company. We're going to look forward to your company again very, very soon indeed. And of course at the Marika and Me Lounge Bar. Massive, massive shout out to the girl in charge of the show. That's our day man, Lord Andy, Lady Ness. You never know. You might be relocating to downtown Paphos very, very soon indeed.
To all of you, our Arnaldo and Sylvia, big, big hello from the island of love. It's crying just for you, our dearest Nigel and Caroline, and lots other people that maybe when camera is shut, I will say, oh my God, I forgot to say those names. But you all are in our hearts. It's so much important that if you forgot to pronounce it, it doesn't mean that you're all not living here, deep in our hearts, loving and kissing you again and again. And bye-bye.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you again very, very soon indeed. I think it's time for work.